Let's begin at the cashier's register. The most effective way for a customer to be checked out is with barcodes on the products in a hand scanner. If we touch the number 3 button and scan an item, that will bring up 3 of those items already for us. We certainly can scan something several times and it will bring up 2 of that particular item. We also have the ability to use the touch buttons. We can select things in the nursery, let's say our shrubs, and select this particular item here. This will give us a printout of what the item looks like, and we can get additional information about this particular item if we look at extended info. But this one, here we're looking at information about this particular product that the customer may want to take with them, and we can print this out for the customer if they need to have that information kept with them when they take the product home. We also have the ability to discount items by selecting this particular item and hitting the discount. We can give a 10% discount off on that specific item. We also have the ability, using the discount, to give a global discount of 10% for everything on the ticket. We can also do a dollar amount discount if they have a $5 coupon with them that they got from something you ran in the local newspaper on a $5 off anything purchased. When it comes time to tender, we touch the tender button, and they can tender with a cash, check, credit, or a gift certificate. It's $115, so we're going to say that they gave us $120, and then in cash. This will be a $4.62. The drawer will open and allow the cashier to give the customer back their money. If everything is good with that, we can email the customer a copy of the invoice. We can reprint it again and give them a copy of an invoice with no prices on it if they're going to use it for a gift. We're going to click OK. Another thing we can do when we're selling, if we're selling something in the green goods department, bulbs and seeds, let's say a flower packet. Maybe they're going to buy several. We can touch adjust and hit 6. We also have the ability to sell a gift certificate. By selecting gift certificate, we can scan a gift certificate number, and it says that this gift certificate you have scanned has never been sold. We can sell it now, and we'll sell it for $200. All this information on the gift certificates are stored on our computer here at the store, not as a third-party software. So your information can be readily looked up, and you could see sales information on gift certificates anytime you want. This customer has forgotten something that they wanted to purchase, so they would like to go out of line, go back and get it. We don't want to have to ring everything back up again, so we're going to go ahead and suspend. We won't print anything here, but we could print a copy to give to the customer. Now we're ready to ring up the next customer. Well, this table is a very expensive item, and the customer is a little reluctant, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to link this up with an existing customer. We can scan a green card or a loyalty card, but we're going to take and select this customer, and that's part now of their customer history. We can go back at any time and look at all the items that that particular customer bought. We are going to go ahead and give this customer a discount, and we're going to give them a 25% discount, which will make it a little more affordable for them. We also found out that the customer had been out in the nursery and picked several items out of the nursery that we need to get from the wireless gun that was used out there. So selecting the import items, we can select from the inventory, the nursery. And here are all the items that we rang up there in the nursery is now available at the register. We'll commit them, and that rings up all the rest of the items. Now we'll go ahead and tender. This time at the price they're going to use a check because they don't usually carry that kind of cash around with them. So we select the check, and it prompts us for their check number. Now we already have their driver license on file, so we don't need to put it again. How easy it is to teach a cashier to ring things up. Using the hand scanner and the buttons makes it very quick in doing checkouts. Couple of the other items, if a store manager comes up to the register, they can touch the manager button and get into a lot of information, such as how's our daily sales summaries been. This will tell us every day how many invoices, what our total sales were, what our cost was, how much profit we've made so far, and what our profit margin is. It'll also show us the returns and give us a running total for the month of what our sales were. Now you'll notice this information is very current even though we haven't closed our register out and Z'd out yet. This is all real-time information. We also have the ability, if a customer has an order and is now coming to pick it up, we can go in and retrieve orders by selecting the let's go to the back room again, I'm sorry. Recall an order. We see we have several orders here waiting to be brought in. So let's select this one. This brings it up to the screen, and it's now ready to become an invoice. So we'll go back to our manager's menu and say convert to invoice. We are now ready to tender this item for the customer. Select tender, and we'll use a check again. Put the check number in, put the driver's license number in, and click OK. Now in many states you can swipe the driver's license if it has a magnetic stripe, and that information will be then put into those boxes for us. If everything is correct, we'll click OK, and we're now ready to end our particular day. So let's balance our register. We need someone with the security to be able to balance that register. And it asks us which of all the workstations we have are we balancing. It now asks us to count the drawer and plug in the dollar amounts in here. Or you can bypass this and put in the actual amount. If everything is correct, we find we have a nickel difference, but we're not going to sweat it. We'll click Post. How much are we going to leave in the register for the next day? We could leave $100 in. And my register has been posted. Reports will either come out on the thermal printer or an 8.5 by 11 printer. I have now closed this register even though the other registers are still in operation.